guys, it's Thursday today and we are flying out to Chicago. But before that, we're gonna pack my airplane baon since it's gonna be an 18-hour trip and it's gonna fall on a Thursday in Chicago. I'll be needing my carbs to start carb loading. So this is one of the mistakes kasi that I made when I did New York last year. I feel like I wasn't eating enough because I was overstimulated. I was so excited. Well, it was my first din naman, so understandable. And then also, babe, don't forget to drink this, okay? This is not evidence-based, but it's more for our sanity, honestly. Because, you know, traveling can be very stressful.
Later.
At the plane, I was having chills, so I immediately drank BioFlu. I actually did really sleep well, which I'm trying not to overthink. I will just try to make up for it during the flight. Yeah. So what I'll do here, I'll put the spreads inside. I'll do 3 savory, 3 sweet. And then I'll catch you guys later when we get to the airport. I woke up a little hungry, so I'm having 2 slices of sourdough and cottage cheese and a little bit of turkey bacon before leaving for the airport because wala lang. Refuel. We got here early, but it was kind of stressful kasi apparently ANA. So I was so happy pa na our luggage allowance was 23 kgs per piece, and then each person gets 2 pieces, so that's like 46, which is unusually big. Kasi for example, I mean it's unusually large for like a baggage allowance because when we went to Berlin, it was just 23. Anyway, but the catch is it should be like 23 kg per piece. Ours was like 26, 27. So we had to like transfer stuff and all that. Anyway, rules are rules, so we just complied and, you know, moved on. But
magkikita pa sila ni ate later sa boarding.
Anyway, let's not talk about that. But
Ate's just doing his job.
yeah, just doing her job. It was just a bit annoying because we were waiting in line for so long. But anyway, we're at the boarding gate na, and then I got coffee from Pocofino. So they're like a specialty coffee chain. Coffee's okay lang. Maybe because I got the oat latte. And then I also got in my flask here decaf Americano for the flight. Our first leg will be from Manila to Tokyo, Narita. Then we have a 2-hour layover there, and then Narita to Chicago. So I actually asked ChatGPT what the best plane routine would be for if you want to avoid jet lag. So according to ChatGPT, you should follow the time of your destination. So for example, when it's nighttime at Chicago, then we'll be sleeping in the plane. So that's what we're gonna do. Also brought melatonin here. Actually, during the first leg of the plane ride, we shouldn't be sleeping, babe. We have 20 minutes till boarding. I will be downloading YouTube videos and stuff. Oh, I also saw my client, Ali. So she's taking on her first marathon in Melbourne. So actually super cool kasi the Melbourne Marathon and the Chicago Marathon are on the same date. So we were like blockmates during this whole marathon training cycle. But it's her first one, so gonna be very exciting. And I think it's just nice that we saw each other before flying out. So catch you guys later. Bye. First leg. Hi guys, so we're here at the Narita airport. We have a 3-hour layover here. So to be honest, I don't feel so well. So parang I want some soup. Like kanina at the plane, I was having chills. So I immediately drank BioFlu. So it's an antipyretic, aka parang something that would lice the fever. So my core body temperature would go down. I'm actually still pretty hot. Look. no?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel like it's just the stress of traveling, and I really did get good sleep last night. So, when I checked my heart rate, it was so high. It's like 90, 95, which is unusual. So, I wasn't doing anything. So, I'm only gonna eat the soup here. So, I already planned out my carb load. But I just need something warm. I don't know if it's just me. Then I'm gonna be having my electrolytes. So it's currently 2 a.m. in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Or 1 a.m. So technically I can start my carb load already. I already had 2 bagels kanina. So I'm just refilling my jug. Goal is to stay hydrated, consume 3 liters of water today. Because being on a flight can really dehydrate you. So I also added in some electrolytes there. Ways to be prepared. Let's test out.
Yan. Yum.
Oh, it's like chicken soup. Hi guys, so after 20 hours of travel, because we had to take the train and all of that, we are finally in Chicago. So happy. So we're staying pretty close to the race venue. Yeah, very convenient. Actually got this as a good deal last minute. So now I'm gonna drink my supplements. It's currently 7 p.m. here, and we are just gonna do a run at Whole Foods. So it's a grocery nearby, just to replenish our stocks. And then, gym ka pa? 24 hours in gym.
Yeah.
I might go to the gym just to mobilize and stretch. Sleep early because we have a long day tomorrow. We're gonna go to the expo and then shake out with our clients. Let's go to Foods. So we are finally back at the hotel after a trip to Whole Foods. Gosh, I look so crusty and tired. But anyway, for the last meal of the day, I just got chicken rice soup from Whole Foods. Ganda yung calories niya. This whole thing is 260 calories, 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat only, and 33 grams of carbs. I think I did pretty well with my carb load today. Let me pull up my fitness file. So far, 340 carbs, 70 protein, 30 grams of fat. Ganda. Maybe I can have one more like made good crisp square to close it at 400 grams. Good morning guys! So it's actually our first full day here in Chicago. It's a Friday. Currently 6:47 a.m. Our agenda for today is expo and shakeout run later with our client. But before that, I'll be eating first. Actually prepared my breakfast na, which is overnight oats. So I'm so happy that we have a ref, and then these are the oats that I prepared. It's also day 2 of carb loading. I did pretty well yesterday, so I hope I get to continue that today. I'm so happy that I got to sleep from 11 to 6:30. So far, the jet lag is non-existent. So right now, I'm just having breakfast. So I made this last night. Overnight oats, 95 grams of oats, bananas, almond butter, and I drenched it in the protein drink that I got last night. But in hindsight, parang okay na pala even if I did, kasi I don't really need protein today. So my goal is to be on top of my carb load again like yesterday. Yeah, so right now I'm editing our pubs for our clients. And then we're gonna meet them in a while because we're gonna go to the expo. So we'll see you guys later when we go to the expo. We're in a cab on the way to Rockland, which is the venue of the expo.
Arrived at the venue.
It's pretty chilly. What's the weather? Feels like fine. So we're here at the McCormick Center, ready to pick up our bib. I'm waiting lang for my clients so we could all pick up our bibs together. It's very organized compared to like Most of the majors naman are organized, but the lines are moving fast. So, looking for my station. So the guy told me to go at number 30. No organized. Just picked up my bib and met up with our other clients. I think this is the most efficient expo we've been to. So we got here at 9. Actually, we went around pa. That's why now 10:45. But like the big pickup didn't even last 5 minutes. So that was so cool. Did I get anything from the expo? Just a handheld bottle. Kasi I found something that's, like lighter. Because the other one had like a cover pa. That's added weight. Anti-chafing cream, balm. What else? Hot hands. Just in case. So weather is looking good. I hope it stays this way. By the way, we got this bag of pasalubong from our clients, May and Carlo. So they're all, Carlo's also running the marathon. Si May ran Tokyo last March or Feb. Now we're heading back home and just gonna work out. I'll get in some work done and then we are gonna have a shakeout run later at 2 p.m. Hi guys! So we're finally back at the hotel. So earlier we did the shakeout run and then also got my Bibati Expo. Now I'm just like making a playlist, slowly trying to wind down. I'm a little bit sleepy but I'm trying to hold it off until around like 8 p.m. just so I won't wake up in the middle of the night and I get to sleep for a long time. I tried my best to stay off my feet, but I still got 20k steps because we did the shakeout run earlier. But I think I'll be going to the gym in a bit just to do some mobility exercises. See you guys tomorrow.
Day 1.
Day 1 done. So we're currently just walking around, just getting the digestion walk. We're gonna pop by a couple of shakeout runs, but we're not gonna run. We're just gonna go there for the vibes and just to meet the communities that we only get to watch online. Yeah. So I'm having my next meal, if you could call it that. Pretzels. It's so cold. Let's check the temperature. 14 degrees. Feels like 9. My god. Not gonna run. So we're trying to save our legs. And yeah, see ya later.
So hi guys, I'm with Machoy again. So
What's up guys?
First time I saw him was in NYC and now we're in Chicago.
1 year ago. Now we're in Chicago, baby.
Yeah.
You're running tomorrow.
I ran the Berlin Marathon.
Okay, how'd it go?
I was able to hit my sub 3:30 at
Okay, amazing. You did?
yeah.
Alright, amazing. Congrats. What are you going for?
SUB-4, hopefully.
Sub-4. Let's go. Sub-4. You got that in the bag.
Yeah.
That's easy work.
Alright, so
weather looks good. You guys are gonna race. She's gonna race fast tomorrow. tomorrow. Hopefully everyone races fast.
Yeah, I hope you get your PR too.
I appreciate that.
You're aiming for a...
I hope 244. 244
Yeah, I saw your
would be a good
vlog,
day.
your attempt recently. You did a PR, right?
I got 247.
I forgot the name of the marathon.
It was small, Marquette.
Yeah.
Super small race. But this one, hopefully with the crowd, the energy of the crowd, I'll be able to get a couple minutes faster.
How many times have you run Chicago?
I've ran Chicago. This is my second time. Yeah. Last year I spectated, and then 2 years ago I ran.
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully
This is gonna be
244.
much faster.
If we get this in the vlog, then I'll be a happy dude. Even if I don't get it, I'll still be happy. Shout out to everyone in Project Flex. Keep crushing in training.
Blah, blah, blah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
Obviously, stick with your runs, listen to these coaches, and you guys will get to the finish line very fast.
All right, thank you so much. Morning. It's race day.
It's race day. I'm honestly so grateful that I got to sleep well. Like I mentioned, I haven't been able to sleep well for the past 2 days. But on race day, I got almost 8 hours to sleep, which is already a win. So let's get ready and let's have breakfast. Let's go. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm having breakfast. 5 slices of bread, which is around 100 grams of carbs, banana, a little bit of fruit spread, almond butter, and I'm also gonna make my pre-workout and with beetroot.
Guys, good morning. So it's day 3 and it's race day. We're walking na papunta sa race village. We're on a rush pero 1 hour 30 minutes before going start, pero we want relaxed na medyo relaxed yung ano.
Kasi close at 7:45.
Yeah. Walkable distance naman guys. So exciting.
Walk to the train and then
Okay. And let's go baby. Alright guys, so I'm by myself right now. Kakaalis lang ni Morgan. It's 50 minutes. Oh no, it's 7:20 AM. So in an hour, mag-god start na siya. So excited for her. Daming tao guys, pero I think Berlin was more crowded than this. Yeah, exciting. So ang plan today is I'm gonna join my client's support group, si Louie. They're based here in the US, so medyo familiar sila. And knowing me, medyo mahina tayo sa directions. So I'll just go back to the train station, wait for them. We'll be spectating. I have 3 spots to spectate. Mile 2, and then 14, and then I think 23. Okay.
You've got what it takes to get to the finish line. Let's get this party started as we shut down Chicago for you.
The SUB-4 finisher!
the hardest morning run ever.
Oh my god.
That was a fight to the finish. Check my splits out. It was a fade away. But I have no regrets. I gave it my all, the best I could do on the day with the givens. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my effort. I couldn't be happier. Thank you everyone for supporting this whole journey. It doesn't take a lot, honestly. Sobrang overwhelmed ako sa mga nag-comment, sa mga nag-like sa videos ko. That really kept me going. It wasn't easy, and I don't talk about all of my struggles online. I got all the support I need, even if the people didn't know na it meant a lot to me. So thank you guys, and until the next start line.
Ako talaga yung panalo kasi as someone na geographically challenged, sabi nila. Grabe, sobrang navigate ako by myself. 15% battery. Di ako nakapagdala ng power bank. Grabe, I was operating on low battery mode, as in yung feature ng iPhone the whole time. Kasi kakastart mo pa lang, babe, mga 60% na lang ako. 4 hours, sabi ko, paano ako ma-survive to?
And we are gonna be celebrating.
Oh, where are we gonna eat?
We get in protein first.
You're craving protein.
Yeah.
Chipotle na.
Oh, that sounds good.
Dinner. What's your post-race meal?
Chipotle! But this time, we're doing carne asada, full serving. Because yesterday, I did half chicken, half steak. Because you want to keep it fat and your protein low. So, we are gonna dig in. Hi! We're gonna try crumble cookies.
Yum.
Hey, dapat you got this part with
Lasang cookie.
Cut!
Actually, nalala ko nga yung chocolate.
It's not the best cookie.
Oo nga.
Anong best cookie mo, Mao, na try it?
Ako mousse.
Mousse.
I'm a mousse guy.
Far from this kasi parang kulang sa butter.
Oo.
Pretty much tastes like how they were described. And in fairness na naman nila yung base na chewy.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of sweetness except for the Twix. Ito lang, I just like it, I guess, kasi it's different. May good balance of
It's uplifting.
Yeah. The jam doesn't taste artificial.
Yeah.
Hi guys, so we're trying out Portillo's hot dogs. The recommendation of my client, Rika, who's a local here. Actually, I'm still pretty full. Dami ko lang nakain today. We went to Au Cheval and Giordano's, the deep dish pizza. The beef is super tender. Sarap naman yung sausage. And half beef and half sausage. It's good, but it's a lot. Or baka kasi busog lang ako kasi we've been eating so much. But good.
For the longest time, nobody thought this piece of land could be used. Top. It's another Getch Partners building thought through.
So we're here
the land
at
is
the
not
boat of
rectangular, so he
architecture.
maximizes the space by building all those additional corners.
Alright, so we're here at Green Street Meats here at Chicago. This is our last night, or yeah, last day, full day. Just gonna try out this place. Honestly, it's a lot, but you know, minsan lang naman. And we don't really have to finish this. We can take it out, right, baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we ordered prime beef and then turkey breast. So this is a lot, pero we already had 13k steps, so we earned this. We earned this. So yan, minsan lang naman. Yeah, excited to try it.
We're here at the last food stop of the trip. It's called Zuko, another TikTok recommendation. So it's Mexican, Spanish. We'll see. Tacos. Honestly, I'm not sure what to order here, but I just trusted the recommendations. So we got the Baja Tostada, which is tuna carnita spread, scallop, shrimp, octopus, red onion, cucumber, chile, tamarind, and then the tostada. So I think that's a taco. Let's see. Hi guys! So I'm back from Chicago and I think it is about time to do a race recap, a lengthy one, to wrap up this video. This race definitely deserves a debrief and like a post-race processing. Anyway, so I just ran the Chicago Marathon in 3 hours, 59 minutes and 16 seconds. So I was able to hit my goal of running the marathon in under 4 hours. I think I'm optimistic that I'll be able to hit my target of running the Chicago Marathon in under 4 hours. A goal that I never imagined I would be able to achieve this soon. So for context, at the end of 2024, I was able to hit one of my biggest running goals, which was to run a half marathon in under 2 hours. So it's a goal that I've been trying to achieve since late 2023 or since the start of my running journey. Back then, if you look back at my Instagram post, I specifically mentioned that I could probably hit a sub-4 marathon if you would after 2 marathon training cycles. At that time, that seemed like the most realistic timeline given my fitness level and like my training schedule and all of that. So yeah, so that was essentially my expectation. And then at the start of 2025, so earlier this year, my main focus was really high rocks. I joined 4 or 5 high rocks races and my running mileage was way lower than what I was doing in 2024. So I think I would just maintain around 40 to 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers is a stretch actually. And then my longest run being 90 minutes. The first time I did a half marathon this year was, I think, I did one in February. Then after that, I stopped. And then, I stopped running long distance to focus on high rocks. And then I did a half marathon in May or June, early June, so which was the Lazada run. At that point, I was able to run a sub-2 again, comfortably at that. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can actually try and attempt to build up to a sub-4 hour marathon. So for that whole duration from start of the year until like around mid-year, I was just handling my runs with the help of NJ. We were working together in terms of programming, and then I eventually got a coach, Coach Gabe. He mostly specializes in high rocks, but of course, to be like an elite athlete in high rocks, you also have to be like a really good runner. So I thought he could help me prepare for my marathon, and so I signed up for his services and the rest was history. So I came to him mentioning that my goal was to run Chicago in under 4 hours. He was also very optimistic about it since the course was flat, weather is expected to be good, and all of that. So it's a PR-able. You can set a PR in that course or in that marathon. So I locked in 16 weeks. I've never worked as hard as I did in each week of those 16 weeks. So week on week, I never missed a run. All of my speed workouts, key sessions were perfectly executed, except for one key session, which was like my 31K. I was off pace for 9 seconds or 7 seconds. And then what else? Like my speed sessions, although one caveat is that I would do most of my sessions on the treadmill, which was something different, I guess, from my previous marathon blocks. And while the benefits are arguable, a lot of debate around it, but I think it's really helped me in building volume around my schedule. Because, I don't just do marathon training, I have other responsibilities. And it has also helped me recover better because I would get to sleep in, because I don't have to worry about waking up early, because I can basically get access to the treadmill any time of the day. So, and of course, for the speed sessions, my paces were more controlled. The temptation to negotiate and go slower was much less than if it were on the road. So yeah. And then so we flew into Chicago Thursday, the week of the marathon. And to be honest, I thought it would be enough time to get accustomed, acclimatized. But I was hit by jet lag really bad. During our flight, first leg of our flight, I was getting chills. My heart rate was so high, like around 90s at rest. So of course, that made me panic. And I didn't really have an appetite to carb load, which was so unusual. So like, it was a constellation of a lot of things like jet lag, race jitters, feeling 100%. Days before the marathon, I was really like not having it. I was just doing my best to get out of my head and still be present by talking to people, spending time with our clients, just being open to NJ about everything I'm feeling, open to my coach. So that kind of helped, like being reassured by the people, your closest circle, that everything is gonna be fine, the work is over, you just really have to execute with your best effort on the day. Yeah, that was basically the lead up to the marathon. But thankfully, the night before, I had good sleep. My first time getting 7 hours of sleep since we got to Chicago. The nights before that was like 4 or 5 hours, which was so unusual for me. I'm not used to operating with just that amount of sleep, because here in Manila, I would like sleep in for like 7 to 8 hours. It's so important to me. But yeah, morning of the race, I was super calm for some reason. Like all the jitters were gone. Everything was perfect. The weather was perfect. The weather that I prayed for, I got, which is like 15 to 18 to around 21 towards the latter part of the race. Yeah, so I couldn't have asked for a better race morning. Everything just aligned. And so I got to the start line, or the coral. I guess I must say Chicago has the best logistics among the world majors that we've been to. Well, ako personally, I've only ran New York and this one, but we've been to Tokyo and Berlin for NJ. And I don't know, or Chicago was just really organized and like less stressful compared to those that I mentioned. But one con or disadvantage was like the porta potty situation. So I wasn't able to pee before the race, but thankfully I was only drinking to thirst the morning off, so it wasn't really a problem for me. Honestly, at the start, I was really feeling super strong. I started out with a 3:55 pacer because, for context, training, I was hitting a target marathon pace of 3:15 to 3:20. And so, but of course, I know naman na parang when you're running a marathon, you have to be a little bit conservative. So I was starting out at like 5:35 pace on like my feel. So I was following kasi the 3:55 pacers. However, when I was looking at my splits on Strava, which I'm not sure if it's any accurate, kasi the GPS is weird. We were running the first half a little too fast. Like my first kilometer was 4:44. By feel, it felt good eh. So parang hindi ko sure kung it was really too fast, pero I felt good. And I guess instead of like feeling bad na I went out too fast, I couldn't really be mad about it kasi nga I was just going by feel, and there was no way for me to pace myself accurately kasi nga the GPS was wonky. So I was just going by elapsed time. So essentially in my head, basta ma-cover ko yung 5 miles in 45 minutes, I'm good. Everything was going well, felt really strong, felt super high until the 21 km mark. 24k rather, I lost the pacers. I decided to just run my own race, and then 28k, I started to feel my legs feeling heavy. At this point, I thought na, probably it's just, it's part of the marathon. So I was like, okay, I'll just go by feel. So remember, I wasn't like actually pacing myself or looking at my pace. Honestly, like even if I wanted to, the GPS was really just so erratic. Although I was basing my like time or effort on elapsed time, because at the end of the day I still had a goal, and I still needed a way to like keep track of, I guess, my speed or like my pace. So anyway, in my head, okay, I just needed to cover 5 miles in 50 minutes. So the first 10 miles I was able to hit that, and then the next set of 5, that's when it started to like drift away. So anyway, so like at the 28k mark, I kind of felt my legs getting heavy, but I still tried to push through it. And when I was looking at my splits, apparently I was still able to stick to around 5:35 to 5:45 pace from 28k to 37k. 37k was when I hit my wall. 7k, my splits were going up to like 5:55, 5:50, ganon. So, layo, grabe. Buti na lang, at that time, I still had the mental strength in me to not allow myself to believe that it's the wall. But now I know that it was that wall. If you're curious on how it actually feels, it's like while keeping the same effort, your pace is going down. You're having a harder time, and yet your pace is still going down. Parang ganon. Kahit na feeling mo parang give na give ka, pero yung pace mo is bumabagal siya. I started to feel my legs getting heavy. It wasn't a cramp. It was more of like running the day after leg day. So that's how it felt. So it went on. I tried my best to like sustain the effort. It took a lot of positive self-talk. And although I'm really happy and proud that I was able to stick to my fueling strategy of every 20 minutes gels, and then I consumed 2 of my cramp fix things from Nutrition Depot just in case, it would lead to a full-blown cramp. Thankfully, it didn't. I don't know if it helped, but I don't know. But anyway, shit started to hit the fan at kilometer 37. So this was when I think I felt the wall. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I knew that my pace was slowing down, and probably like the fact of just knowing that you're so close, but at the same time you're still so far away, was something that made those last 5 kilometers harder than it should be. But yeah, I guess it's just like, just going out too fast too soon talaga. So something I need to work on. Maybe, yeah, I need to figure out like pacing myself in big races like that without having access to proper GPS. But anyway, so I crossed the finish line. Of course, I ran longer than a marathon. On my watch, I think I did like 42.9 or 43. So my Strava time was like 3:54. So, of course, you're silly if you count Strava as your time for a marathon. It's the chip time or official time that counts. So, yeah, I'm just so happy that I hit my target. Honestly, I was optimistic that I could do like 3:55. Probably if I just paced myself better. But I couldn't complain. Like, I felt, during the last part of the marathon, I did feel weak. But when I was able to sit down, process everything, talk to NJ, talk to my coach, I realized that it was still a strong finish. And, a sub-4 is a sub-4. Honestly, there's just nowhere to go but up from here, I guess. Like I mentioned, I didn't feel my strongest, but I met the toughest version of myself out there, at least mentally, because I could have just, given up and just negotiated, maybe I'll still hit a PR. For context, my fastest marathon was New York, which was 4:15 on Strava, but 4:23 official time. So I was like, okay, anything less than that is already a PR, so maybe I'll take it. But I'm so happy that I just didn't stop even when I hit the wall. I just kept on going. I didn't mind the pace. If you look at my splits on Strava, it's really the last 5K where I was hitting like 5:50, 5:55, close to 6. But yeah, I just wasn't stopping. Like, I was just really mentally talking myself out of the pain cave and like getting myself out of the trenches, honestly. I want to run Chicago again in this lifetime, definitely. But maybe, I'm not sure. I'll probably still sign up for the lottery next year, maybe. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. It was such a beautiful one. Yeah, beautiful is the term. It was something that was life-changing, I would say, because yeah, I met a version of myself that I have never met before. And I like her. I super duper am proud of the person I've become after training for this marathon. And I think like more than the PR, that's really what matters the most. Right now, I am not thinking about running. I'll get back to you guys at the next episode for my next goal and the next finish line I am running towards. So thank you again for the support, and I'll see you guys at the next episode.